So you stuck around, eh? Well, wanna see what else is there. I don't know. It's daytime. I guess if I wanna do some sort of story time, I guess a pipe or something would be more authentic, like playing the old guy with the beard. But I'm a vape idiot, so I'll just try and switch out my coils and clean out the tanks while I'll just say a few things about myself and I guess some sort of backstory for all the folks that don't really know me or know my work or know basically anything about what I'm doing. Basically half of my life I've been trying to make really nice visuals. That was like sort of that is definitely my goal in life, like for the better half of it, I guess. So it is always weird on like actually how does one start to talk about yourself and like just present yourself in a couple of words. I don't know. In my case, it just seems so overly complicated on how to explain why I think I'm good at something. Like, I don't know, man. It's a long time. It's definitely a long time, and I kind of never stayed at just the one category. I've started with like print, ended up with icon design, and when I was doing icon design, I did just a tiny bit of logos. Um, then afterwards, I started with UI applications. Firstly, websites. So all the web things were there. After that, applications for either macOS, iOS, icon design still going along until it died a couple of years back. And then finally, like illustration. Moral of the story, I've really been in a lot of companies over the years. I worked on a tremendous amount of just a truly a huge number of things. Worked with all those different teams, had my own startups. I keep making new things. I think 4 years ago, I even started kind of mentoring people, doing various educational things. I always wanted to kind of show what I can do, and it's weird how certain things turn out or pan out in any given direction because I was a terrible pupil or student or whatever. I was just terrible at it, like hands down, super terrible at being a good student. I was really bad. I even flunked a year in high school. So it was tremendously weird for me when I actually started like mentoring people one on one. Will I ever really could I ever really be some sort of a good teacher or anything remotely good in that sense that I can just without complicating it just present something hugely complicated or technical and whatnot, and then people that don't really know anything about nothing can still understand it. And that was like sort of the main approach in my career, I guess, in a sense, like just trying to always achieve the most complicated and in the easiest way, and that applies definitely to my techniques and while working on visuals. Where's that part? Okay. Always hit with a flip the coil position. Ah. So yeah, being a mentor helped me. I don't think any actual like job or position or I don't know product or anything that I've worked on hasn't really helped me as much as this whole mentorship thing. And this whole thing is definitely gonna. I'm gonna try my hardest, obviously, to make it just to make it really pop out way more better than anything I've done before. And it's funny because I'm filled with like random inspiration, especially since last month. Finally been to Japan, Tokyo, And god damn it, like there's just so many inspirational things from that place that I just want to put anywhere, and they're all in my head, and it's like always super hard. Like, can't you just like just put it out of my head and then into the canvas or whatever place? So yeah, it's always kind of hard to not just have these great visions of like just visuals that are so mind-bogglingly awesome, but have the time and the will to actually do it all. And speaking of time and will, so obviously, yeah, I work on various things always at the same time. So I'm never truly like bored in the terms of there's nothing to do in life. No, I just want to make it, I don't know, kind of my own, or I don't know. I mean, just something, man, something that's just gonna be fun and looks good, and I don't know, we all like it and dig it and be like, yeah, this is something good. Keep doing that. How did I do this again? I keep flipping it in the different direction like an idiot. Check. Okay, yeah, try again. Okay, it's definitely hard with me like talking about life and complicated ego bullshit things. I keep switching the sides of the fucking coil, or the freaking coil thing. But yeah, instead of talking all of the jobs and teams and startups that I've been involved with or did something or collaborated or assisted or consulted, I don't know. Instead of talking about that, honestly, I'm just gonna say again, out of all those things, teaching was definitely again the most prized thing that one can do in life. And I truly think this is something to recommend to each and every professional. Just try and teach it, but like teach it from your soul. Like give as much as you can, because the more you give, whoever it is, if they're even remotely interested in it, you're gonna see some beautiful things come out of the people. Now, in the background, as you can see over here, that was the first ever video of me actually documenting anything on screen, and it was 8 years ago, and I was like 21 at the time. Damn, this whole thing is trippy to me. Like you wouldn't even know it, man. I really like what I'm doing, and hopefully this whole thing is just gonna spark. If nothing even happens out of this, I'm fine with that. I just want to ignite that spark of creation again within me, and just be like, just make shit. It doesn't even matter if it's for a client, if it's for a project, if it's for anything, because I've spoiled myself. Obviously, I'm not gonna work on anything if I don't see, like, I don't know, some sort of reward from it, because I know whatever I make, I can definitely make it to be the prettiest thing that I can make it, even if I don't really like it. That's the thing that I don't like. I want to like the things that I'm making, just so, I don't know, just so it can be even better, like, because it's trippy when you're just working on things years and years and years that you don't really like. And I truly wonder, like, how many different ideas I can have regarding the whole Patreon thing. I mean, I definitely have tons of ideas. I mean, I would definitely love it if I can just make a little community of cool people that just want to learn and want to pitch in. One idea also was maybe I can like make a Reddit for this whole thing, where, and this might be fun for students and people that are learning, etc., or even people that actually are in the business for who knows how many years. Basically, when I stop at a certain point, um, you can just continue in your own direction, and then we can see, everyone can post what they actually made, and then we can see like all of the ways other people are thinking about kind of the same piece. So that's the idea of me. I think I said that in the last video, in the intro video. Basically, if it's a huge canvas, I just start splotching at certain points of the screen and leave a lot of the blank spaces. So it'd be good to have, like, I don't know, like many competitions or just challenges or funsies of everyone just trying to connect all of those areas in their own different way. So yeah, that might be cool. I think there's a lot of games that we can play, and I can show you some of the games that I actually made for my students. Like the, there's a lot of just interesting stuff that I have to share, and I don't know. I feel when I'm sharing, I just feel better, and especially if there's just someone to receive any of that on the other end, that's always just I love that. I love that feeling. Yeah, nearly there on the coil finally. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay. So yeah, once more. I guess with this, I just want to make cool things. Hopefully, you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, I guess. Fuck. I guess that's that. Pardon me. Hello. I was sick. To be continued.